Yes, once again, it's time to take a look at the things that make you go, Well, I just read a very interesting news story that said Electronic Arts COO Peter Moore has responded to a recent report that featured a quote from an anonymous EA developer who reportedly said Nintendo was dead to us quickly after the Wii U failed to live up to expectations. Moore says this isn't true. Don't trust anonymous sources. Nintendo's a great partner, Moore said today on Twitter. They never have been and never will be dead to EA. The author of the CVG report then tweeted at Moore to point out that the source was from inside EA. Moore responded to this by saying, I know where I, as the COO, and my company stands on this relationship, despite the comments of your anonymous source. Last summer, an EA senior software engineer did not hold back when expressing his feelings for the Wii U, labeling the system as crap. He would later delete this tweet. Just when I thought this boring day was going to suck the life out of me, Peter Moore, of all people, saves my day. Can you believe that, Peter Moore? Thank you, Peter. Thank you. I can always count on you or somebody from Microsoft to say some crazy things that keep me entertained and sane at the same time. So what does "they are not dead to us" mean anyway? Good question, huh? It's not exactly the best vote of confidence, is it? I mean, dead to us implies some very strong feelings and a person or company that has wronged you so much that you totally turn your back on them and hate them. And then we have Peter here saying, well, despite what you heard, they're not dead to us. Sounds a little bipolar to me, don't you think? After all, Nintendo and EA are friends. Really? On top of that, we are talking about EA here, the company that has managed to ruin quite a few franchises by running them to the ground over the last few years. I think Mr. Moore and his fellow executives have a little more important things to do than this. After all, their own reputation has been run through the gutter already. I'm sure that there are plenty of Madden and SimCity fans out there that are muttering those same choice words, not at Nintendo, but straight at EA. Perhaps Mr. Moore and the rest of his own company should be focused on why so many customers are so unhappy with the games that they produce. But that, of course, would just be far too logical, and it's a whole lot easier to come out and say something noteworthy to deflect away attention from the real problem than to take care of it at its source. Besides, most people don't care that you still respect Nintendo, Mr. Moore, or the fact that you advertise the same way as Microsoft with promotions on YouTube. No, the truth of the matter is that you're the one that should be worried about being dead to people. Rant mode off. You know what it's really like? It's like that one part of the search for the Holy Grail where the old man is trying to insist he's not dead, except in this case, here we have Mr. Moore saying, he's not dead, when he should be saying, we're not dead, really, I feel happy. Well, Mr. Moore, I just have one thing to say. He will be. Can you wait a while? As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.